What up, YouTube? T-Moose here. Here is my throwback segment where I talk about the films that turns 10 and 20 this week. Alright, the films turning 10, we got the Chronicles of Narnia, Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Of course, the third installment of the Chronicles of Narnia film franchise, based on a book by C.S. Lewis. Of course, the first film got released all the way back in, which was, of course, Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. That got released all the way back in 2005. While its sequel, Prince Caspian, got released 2008. Then, of course, we ended up getting this third installment. I believe Disney Plus, if I'm not mistaken, or Netflix, or some company, is working on a new version. So, there's that. But anyway, now, while A Voyage of the Dawn Treader is not as good as the first film, I admit, the second Ender one kind of threw me off a little. But I still thought Voyage of the Dawn Treader was pretty fun. You had Liam Neeson once again as the voice of Aslan. You had Ben Barnes back as Prince Caspian. You had a very young Will Poulter, who's of course best known for We're the Millers. He was in that movie Detroit. He's of course in this film. Anyway, I remember watching this film in theaters. I really got a kick out of it. It is really, the effects is really decent. The Dawn Treader, the Dawn Treader ship was pretty cool. I really got a kick out of Voyage of the Dawn Treader. So if you guys haven't really seen it, I say give it a shot. I'm still wondering, when is Netflix going to give us that, they've been talking about doing, another Chronicles of Narnia. I think it's either a film or a TV show or whatnot. Wonder when they're going to give us another one. Anyway, also turning 10 is probably my favorite film out of this list, and that is the boxing movie, The Fighter. I single-handedly love this film. Directed by David O. Russell, starring Mark Wahlberg as Mickey Warren, who is this boxer who has a family affair. His tough-as-nail mother is portrayed by Melissa Leo, who won her Oscar for this film. And she's also pretty much like his manager in a way. His half-brother, Dickie, is portrayed by Christian Bale, who won his Oscar for this film. You've got Amy Adams. This movie scored lots of Oscar nominations. But one thing that was always worrying about, the nominations, is that Christian Bale, by the way, he pretty much won his Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. He was more of a lead in this film than Mark Wahlberg was. But I think it's because the reason at the Oscars is I believe they thought that Christian Bale wouldn't have been able to win against Colin Firth, who of course won for The King's Speech. So they just put him in the supporting category, which I gotta say, Colin Firth was cool in King's Speech. If they were nominated together, I would have still given the Oscar to Christian Bale. Christian Bale gave one of the best performances of his career in this film. He pretty much played like a crack dealer, which I thought was really good. Maybe one of Christian Bale's best, finest works he's ever done. His on-screen scenes with Mark Wahlberg is terrific. The family, the dysfunctional family aspect is pretty interesting. This movie is just hands down terrific. I believe, it's probably my top 10 favorite movies of that year. It's that good of a film. If you guys never really seen The Fighter, go watch it. Really good flick. Alright. Also turning 10, we got The Tempest, which, based on a book starring Helen Mirren, Jim Sturgis, Russell Brand. That movie kind of sucked. There's The Tourist, which stars Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie. That movie is god-awful. Boy, some reason the Golden Globes still decide to give Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie Best Actor nominations for it, because they wanted them to show up at the award ceremony. That's kind of why they... I like the Golden Globes sometimes, but sometimes they could be a gimmick once in a while. But anyway, this movie could have been good. You had two iconic stars like Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie working together. This movie could have been something special, but it was boring. It didn't, the story was horrible. Oh boy, wasn't that good a film. Alright. Films turning 20, we got We got the Ang Lee film Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which I thought was pretty good. You know, you had Michelle Yeoh, Chow Yun-fat. You know, the choreography is pretty good. Great visuals. I mean, if you guys have not really seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, really good. The sequel is not so good though. It was like a Netflix original, by the way. Probably one of Netflix's first original films, I believe. But yeah, But the first film is really terrific. If you guys have not really seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, definitely give that one a go. Speaking of movies with the words dragon in the title, we got Dungeons and Dragons, starring Dora Birch, Jeremy Irons, Marlon Wayans, based on the hit game event. Alright, Dungeons and Dragons, which they are planning to do a new film version, by the way. The Dungeons and Dragons movie sucked. It's one of the worst movies of that year. Dungeons and Dragons is just abysmal. I mean, they of course did a couple of straight to DVD sequels too, but yeah, Dungeons and Dragons is not that good a film at all. It's horrible. It's horrendous. It's not fun at all. The visuals is horrible. This is pure 2000, you know. I mean, I like Marlon Wayans, but who could ever buy Marlon Wayans in a fantasy film like this? That's beyond me, but yeah, one of the worst things to ever come out that year. Alright, also 2020, we got the Russell Crowe and Kim Basinger film Proof of Life, which I thought was pretty cool. As well as the thriller Vertical Limit, which stars Chris O'Donnell, the late Bill Paxton. You had Scott Glenn, Robert Tunney. That was actually a pretty cool flick. I mean, Bill Paxton and Chris O'Donnell was pretty cool. Chris O'Donnell doesn't really do a whole lot of films anymore. I mean, I know he has that show, that NCIS show with LL Cool J, but I think his film career a little stumbled because of, you know, his turn to Batman and Robin and all. But anyway, Vertical Limit is a pretty cool, fun, entertaining flick. Chris O'Donnell, Bill Paxton was great. If you guys haven't seen that, go give it a go. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me leave to you guys. Which of these films stand out to you the most? The 10-year ones, obviously, The Fighter stands out to me. And the 20-year one, I'll probably go with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Anyway, drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Movie Style.